What you think about when you're born into a fire? Let them burn it out. Sell them to the richest buyer. They wanna let the world decay. They tell us lies and fade away, fade away. We feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. Listen up now, because we're never dropping out. Beat the odds, beat the big house. The brains are bigger than the doubt. We've been thinking for ourselves, never let the truth fade away. This is bigger than ourselves, we won't let the world burn away. Burn away, we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. And we feel betrayed. We were raised to lose the race. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway. To blame, haters face the world's mistakes. Wake at the back of the pack, kill it anyway.
Hello! Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. I still don't have the timing right for when the song is over and I need to say hello because of the new fading transitions, which I kind of like. I just wish that I could turn them off for this one song, which I don't think I can. Wait, maybe I can. Wait. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Anyway, though, welcome on in, chat. Hello, hello, hello. How is everyone doing? Good to see you guys. Rex, Bleeb, hello to both of you. How are you guys doing? Bleeb currently on a 5-stream watch streak. We have a streaker in our midst. Hope everyone is doing good. It's already Wednesday. We've had a weekend. We've had a start of the week, and now here we are. But I've had a good weekend, chat. I've had a good weekend. So let's talk about that. But before we do that, I'm gonna say good evening, everyone. Good evening and good time zone to all of you. How is everyone doing today? My name is MrJordilicious. Welcome to stream on this Wednesday, November 12th, 2025. Hello, hello, hello. I'm good, slightly EP, but good. About to play some DBD, so it'll get worse. Oh yeah. Wait, your EP-ness will get worse, or your mood will get worse? Well, maybe both. Maybe both. Chat, I've treated myself to a delicious non-brand Diet Coke and a delicious non-brand Bailey's drink because, you know, it's Wednesday. It's Wednesday, and I'm an adult. I can midweek drink, even though it is a school night. I can drink a little bit if I want to. And we had some Baileys in the fridge, and I love Baileys, so I'm just having a bit of that. It's fake Baileys though. It's not the real thing because that's too fancy and too classy for me. So I just have like the fake kind. I also have them on an iPhone. I was listening to music and wondering why the quality dropped at the end. But it was mixing. Guess the next song was lower quality. Yeah, so Spotify now also has this this like mixing feature. I think Apple announced it with the new iOS a little while ago with Apple Music, that you can do like, I don't know what they call it, like live DJ, something like that, where it like, you know, transitions the songs and they crossfade and they do all kinds of cool things. What I've seen, like, you know, people have posted videos like, look how cool these two songs mixed together. Those examples all look amazing. I listened to them and I was like, wow, this is really cool. And then the Spotify one that I have, I don't know, like, it's not really, like, you know, I've seen the Apple kind, like the Apple mixing, and that sounded like super cool. And then there's like the Spotify kind, and I don't know, maybe it's the songs that I was listening to, but I was like, yeah, this is not really, you know, this is not really a cool mix. This is just a crossfade, you know, like one song fades out, the other one fades in. That's not really, you know, that's not really live DJing. But I think Spotify, you can change like parameters, and you can change like how it needs to mix and how it needs to do and whatever. But yeah, it's I don't know, like it wasn't really I was very underwhelmed when I tried it out for the first time. Me doing good will get worse. Yeah, I get that with playing DBD. I noticed that too. It's a mix of the quality setting lower and the high. Wait, the quality getting lower and the high is getting cut as an effect. There are some winners and losers. Yeah, like I said, maybe on Spotify they're not really. I've used some songs maybe that didn't work, but well, I guess they should all work. Are they even matching BPN? Well, I don't know. Like I said, I haven't really. I wanted to try the feature, and it was it was enabled all of a sudden on one of my playlists. Like, it also doesn't work on everything, which I kind of think is annoying. Like, if I have a playlist that I just like listen to, then it doesn't work. It only works, I believe, on playlists that you make yourself, which I don't get, because why can't it be like everywhere? But there are some settings you can tweak. You can even tweak it between like individual songs. I haven't gone that deep. So yeah, I do like the slowing down and speeding up at the end to fit the next song temp. That's cool. Yeah, like I said, the Apple Music one, from what I've seen online, that one actually is really good. But like I said, so far, the one on Spotify, I'm very underwhelmed. But maybe, you know, maybe I just haven't really used it properly. I don't know. Anyway, chat, I hope everyone is doing good. I hope you're all doing good. I hope you guys had a good weekend and a good start of the week. My start of the week was, you know, it wasn't great. My Monday especially, but also Tuesday, I was feeling quite meh. Mentally, but I don't know, like I'm feeling a little bit better. I've talked to some friends about it, and I don't know, like today I'm feeling already a lot better, so I'm happy with that. So yeah, someday we'll all agree that Spoofy is EO and migrate to other things. I mean, listen, if Apple Music had a duo plan that was just as affordable as Spotify, I would switch over in a heartbeat. Well, maybe after the end of the year, because then, you know, I can still watch my Spotify Wrapped thing, whatever. But Apple doesn't have that. Apple has, like, you know, you're either one person or you are a family of 6. And I'm like, I'm neither of those two. I'm a family of 2, and I don't intend to have kids. So give me a discount, because I don't need to have 6 accounts. I just want to have 2. Just be a family. OMG. Yeah, right. Yeah. I'll just adopt like 4 kids. Then I can use the Apple family plan, and then it's all good. But yeah, for now, I'm kind of shit out of luck. Yeah. So if anyone wants to be adopted, a Bleep, Rex, like anyone else in chat, if you want to be adopted, I'm looking for 2 more people. If you guys are down, then I'm looking for 2 more people, because then I can fill my family of 6. So I can get Apple Music at a discounted rate. So yeah, if anyone wants to be adopted by me, then let me know. I can't give you any other benefits, but you can use my Apple Music account. You can use that. I don't have any other benefits because I don't have a lot of money, so I can't give you like handouts or buy you fancy clothing or anything like that, because I don't have that kind of money. But you can use my Apple Music. So, you know, like, what else do you need in life, right? You can use Apple Music. as much as you want. So there's that. But yeah, anyway, I hope everyone had a good weekend. My weekend was good. Last week, of course, I talked about it, that last Sunday was my wedding anniversary. And I kind of already teased a little bit that that I had some things planned. But I didn't say what those were because Peter, well, potentially was watching. And I didn't want him to listen in on what the surprise was. But now now he knows what the surprise was because it happened and he was there. So we can talk about that in a little bit. Not just talk about it, but also show it. Because I already posted a tiny bit of a teaser on the on the Discord. That, like, what we did. But I can show you now the full thing. I wanted to post it earlier. But like, I wanted to wait until the stream. I don't know, like, maybe it's stupid. It's probably stupid, but I was like, what? I'm gonna wait until the stream so that people that are on the Discord, they're not gonna get, spoiled and don't want to watch the stream anymore. I was basically doing like a what do you call it? Like a cliffhanger. Like, I was waiting so that people could join the stream to get all the information that they want. That's what I was doing. It was like a marketing ploy from me. But yeah, so we're gonna talk about that. Also on Friday, I had the party of my theater group, where I hosted a pub quiz, which was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I think most people that were there also enjoyed it. So yeah. So that's also fun. So I also want to talk about that. And then, of course, if any one of you has anything that you did last weekend, any fun stories, any funny anecdotes, or any things that you've done, let me know, because I always love to hear what you guys did during your weekends. But yeah, it's gonna be a chill stream. It's gonna be a relaxed stream because I'm a little bit tired. I had a workshop today from work. Well, not necessarily from work, but I went there with a colleague of mine. Which was fun. Well, not fun, but it was interesting. But, yeah, lots of information and having to travel there and, like, having to travel back and, all that. So I was a little bit tired when I got home. So yeah, we're gonna have, like, a chill stream. Apple Music Family is already cheaper with 2 people than taking both individual. Yeah, but it's still more expensive than Spotify Duo, especially because Apple also has Apple One, which is like their all-in-one pricing scheme. But the thing is, me and Peter, we have iCloud Plus upgraded, whatever. We pay for our iCloud storage because Apple, the big company with massive iOS updates and iPad updates and all those kind of things, they still only give you 5 gigabytes of free storage, I think. Wait, is it 5? No, maybe it's not 5. Maybe it's more than that. Anyway, they still give you, like, very little free storage, which was not enough for me and Peter's, backups of our phones and photos and all those kind of things. So we pay for upgraded iCloud storage because, yeah, we didn't have enough. And then, paying that and then getting the Apple One, you only get, like, the lower price plan that we couldn't use because that was too little space. So, like, if everything adds up, then it's gonna be more expensive for us. I did the math. So yeah, if they have, like, an Apple One plan with upgraded iCloud storage and only 2 people can use it, then it would be good probably. But yeah, no. By the way, we talked about the funny pricing at some point. I think you got a deal, and that's why it's cheaper. Poofy Duo is $17.99 for 2 people. Same address only. Apple Music, 6 people at $16.99. Same country only. You had a deal, I remember. Yeah, well, you know what? Wait, I'm gonna Google it. Spotify Premium Basic. Because there is this thing. Basic plans. Yeah, see? Okay, so maybe that's the thing. Basic plans are billed monthly. Basic is available for previously existing premium subscribers. Yeah, so I think that's the thing. Because that's what we have. So we have Premium Basic, or Premium Duo, or well, it's called Basic Duo. It's not Premium. But basically, it's the same. It's the same as Premium. But we don't get audiobooks. And I'm like, I don't listen to audiobooks anyway, so I don't care. So yeah. Free is 5 gigabytes, 50 gigabytes is 99 cents a month. Yeah, so we used to have 50 gigabytes for 99 cents a month, but that was not enough anymore for, like, you know, our iCloud backups and whatnot. So now we have like 1 terabyte, I think, which is more than enough. Like, we don't need 1 terabyte, but, you know, we couldn't get just a little bit more. So yeah, it's not cheaper anymore. Well, I guess, well, technically, I think it still is, but only if you are a previously existing premium subscriber. So if you own Spotify Premium, or if you owned it, like, you know, for a long time, then I think you can still get it cheaper. But yeah, indeed, it's not any more cheaper if you are not a legacy subscriber. That is true. That is true. But we are. So for us, it's still cheaper. 200 gigabyte, 299 too. Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So we used to, okay, then I think we used to have 200 gigabytes, which was not enough. So now we have the 2 terabyte plan. I give them 3 months to up the prices too. Yeah, well, probably. I mean, Netflix has just upgraded or just upped their prices because, you know, Netflix should stop investing in things and should, like, you know, what Netflix does is they make like 1 million, like, you know, TV shows, and then they hope something catches on, and then it doesn't, and then they just cancel it after 1 season. And I'm like, you know, maybe not use the boil spaghetti method for your servers if you can't afford it, you know? Like what Netflix does, they just boil spaghetti and then they toss it at the wall, and then they, you know, whatever sticks, they keep working with that, and whatever falls down, they just ditch that after 1 season. And I'm like, you know, maybe not do that. Then I kind of get it that you need to up your prices, because if you make like 1 million, you know, AAA shows and nobody watches them, then yeah, sure. Of course you need to up your prices because that's expensive. They love doing that. They do love doing that, yeah. Like, I don't want to know how many shows there are on Netflix that is like, new season or new show on Netflix. And I'm like, wow, okay. And then after 1 season, you never hear of it ever again. They just cancel it because nobody watches it. Like, it's cool that they're doing like original stuff, but, you know, stick to things that might work, you know. Spend a little bit less money on a few good things instead of much more money on like a lot of bad things. I only have Apple Music and YouTube Premium because both give creators more money. Yeah, I don't do YouTube Premium. I also don't have Twitch. What is it? Twitch Turbo. Because I'd rather, you know, there's only like a handful of people that I subscribe to that I actually like regularly watch the streams of. And I'd rather just, you know, subscribe to them directly than use Twitch Turbo to give them a little bit more ad revenue, which is still, you know, nothing. So yeah. And I don't do YouTube Premium because I have other ways of circumventing ads. So I don't need to pay for that. YouTube is the only platform with the content I like, and I use it every day. Worth it? Yeah, no, yeah, of course, yeah. Like I don't use YouTube that often. So for me, it would just not be worth it. The only way, I mean, the only time is when it would be worth it is when I'm watching a video on my phone or on my TV. Because there I don't have ways to circumvent ads. So then I'm always like, oh yeah, crap, I forgot that, you know, I have that luxury on my PC, but not on my TV or my phone. Now I could, of course, invest in a fancy, expensive router or modem or whatever, and then, you know, install my ad blocker on there. But I haven't, because those are also expensive. I've got Turbo since I always subscribe to get rid of ads. Now I only sub to special streamers. Well, you know, you can also... you know what? I never know if Twitch is using AI to listen in on things. But, you know, what I want to say is you can also, you know, just get rid of Turbo, use another method to get rid of ads, and then still sub to special streamers and save yourself some money. That's what I do. And, you know, it totally works. So there's that. But I can't say that. I can't say that officially because, you know, get Turbo and pay Jeff Bezos more money. You know, that's what you need to do. That's what you need to do. You don't want to do it any other way. Just get Twitch Turbo and pay more money to Jeff Bezos because he needs it. Chat, he needs it. He is poor. Okay, Jeff Bezos needs the money. So send it to him. Or me. I also kind of could use more money. So either Jeff Bezos or me. Preferably me, but, you know, otherwise, send it to Jeff Bezos. Did you see his wedding? It was so cheap and ugly. I did not. I did not actually see it. I don't really follow Jeff Bezos gossip, to be honest. He needs it. I pay you and him. Yeah, okay, yeah, okay. Well, you know, that also works. It was the opposite. Oh, okay. Yeah, see, like, sarcasm, I'm not good with sarcasm. Especially when it's written. I don't do written sarcasm very well. But yeah, no, yeah, Jeff Bezos needs it. He needs it. So keep giving him your money. And if you don't want to do that, then let me know and I'll show you how to do it otherwise. So yeah. But again, if you don't want to give it to Jeff Bezos, you can give it to me. That's also fine. I'll take $11.99 a month. Cost was estimated at 50 million. 50 million? Wow. Meanwhile, me and Peter decided to not host a very big party because we're both not really party people. But also, we wanted to save money on our wedding so we could spend that on our honeymoon. But you know, if you can afford a 50 million wedding, then you're not gonna, your honeymoon is not gonna be an issue. You're just gonna, well, he's just gonna go to space because he's got his own space shuttle company, whatever. So he's just gonna do that, and then he's gonna get Katy Perry to join him and some other women, and they're gonna fly into space, allegedly, because we still don't know if that actually happened. The verdict of that is not really out yet. I like this song. I like this playlist. It's a chiptune playlist, which I really kind of like. It's kind of cute. But yeah, so last Friday, I hosted a pub quiz for my theater group, which was a lot of fun. I really had a lot of fun hosting it. Yeah, and people seemed to like it. There were various rounds of, like, questions and stuff, and yeah, people seem to really like it. There was one person though. There was one person that was the partner of one of the members of our group. She was a little bit salty. Because, well, she was, well, okay, so the party started at 7:30. They arrived at 7:15, which, kind of early, but okay, whatever. Then she ordered from the guy at the bar, she ordered a coffee. So she was like, can I get a coffee? At 7:30 or like 7:15, in the evening, PM, sure. Like, old people getting a coffee. Because, the party was going to last until like, 12:30 at the latest. So she needed that coffee. But apparently the coffee was not there quick enough, because after like a minute or so, she was like, can I get that coffee that I asked for? So the evening already started already kind of iffy for her. It's 8:30 already. I forgot to put my pizza in the oven. Now I have to wait 15 minutes. Oh no! With 19 private jets arrived in a super yacht, critics estimated the event's CO2 emissions to be between 13 and 39 tons per guest. Fun. Oh wow, yeah. Meanwhile, us normal people have to pay, a huge amount if we use a plane to offset the CO2. But, people like him, they don't need to do that. They don't care for that. But yeah, anyway, so she was annoyed that she didn't get her coffee quick enough. Then, during the quiz, there was one round. So I made teams, and there were a couple of teams that didn't have members of the group in it. They just had, like, partners and, like, other people that were there. Because, I couldn't fit everyone. Like, I wanted to make sure that everyone had, like, a team that with people that they enjoyed spending time with. So I couldn't fit everyone, like, in like, separate teams. So she was in a team that didn't have members of our group. And the last round of the quiz had questions relating to like, our group and, like, past shows that we did and whatnot. And she actually came to me because she was, like, a little bit in the back of the room. She came forward to me to complain about that. And I was like, okay, well, I'm not having this. So I put the microphone in her face. I was like, okay, everyone can hear what you're gonna complain about. So if you have something to complain, you can tell it to everyone. And she was like, yeah, I just want to say that, you know, questions in this round are related to your group, and we have nobody from your group in our team. So I just want to say that I think that's unfair. To which I rebutted that, you know, her partner is in the group. So I said, I hope that he sometimes gives you updates or like tells you stories or, you know, tells you things that happen in the group. So you can still know the answers to these questions. So shut it, Rebecca. I didn't say that, but I did think that. I was like, you know, you can come here with your complaining, but just don't, because we're all here to have fun. And, you know, there were prizes, but they sucked. So even if you don't win, you're not losing, you know? So just just shut it. Twitch can't give the same split as anyone else, because poor, sure. Yeah, exactly. You took the mic and yelled, off with her head. I should have done that. Yeah, I should have done that. But yeah, so then she was salty about that, and then later, I was in like a little room, like, you know, adjacent to the room that we had the party in, because I was checking like all the answers, and then she came in and she wanted to go use the bathroom. So she was like, how do I get to the bathroom? In a very annoying way. She was like, where can I get to the bathroom? I was like, I think you need to go through these doors. And the doors were like, they were shut, but they were a little bit stuck. Like, you needed to push really hard for them to open, and she couldn't get them open because she was a frail old woman. So instantly she was annoyed. She was like, what the hell is this? I need to go to the bathroom, can't I? You know, and I was like, you can go to the bathroom, just push harder. And then I opened it, and she was like, oh, okay. And then she went through. I was like, relax, you know, we're not gonna host a party that lasts all evening with old people. And then we're like, yeah, we don't need to use the bathroom. You can just close it off for us, you know? But she was instantly annoyed. I was like, wow, don't be so annoyed, you know? Put in a new tampon and relax. She might be too competitive. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. I don't know. I mean, in the end, her team was in 3rd place. So, you know, she didn't even do too bad. So with her complaining, you know, I don't know. Like, they were doing good. But I guess she was just salty, which I thought was stupid. So yeah. But yeah, so that was the quiz and the party, so it was fun. No, you can't go to the bathroom, it's already cleaned. Yeah, you can't go to the bathroom. Just put in, like, you know, just wear like a diaper or like one of those old people, you know, pads that, you know, absorb tiny little droplets of pee. Just wear one of those, you know, and you'll be fine. Old people things, yeah, right? So yeah, so then Saturday I still had to do some prep for the day after, which was going to be our wedding anniversary. 8 years married, chat. 8 years we've been married, and we've been together for 17, which is kind of crazy to me to think about. But yeah, so we had our wedding anniversary on Sunday, so I needed to do a little bit of a prep for that. I also did some prep for that on Tuesday, last week on Tuesday. I made a card for Peter in secret, because, you know, as you guys know, Peter makes, like, you know, gift cards, or, well, not gift cards, but like he makes like, you know, cards that you can send to people with like a note on it and whatever. And you know, I'm not a crafter myself, but I sometimes make one for him, because, you know, it's like my way of saying, hey, I love you and I want to do something back for you. But I did it in secret, and I always, like, he has all his craft supplies on his room. So I went there on Tuesday evening because he was away to friends to play board games. So I went to his room on Tuesday, and his entire desk was filled with, like, you know, like dishes and like other things that he was working on. And I was like, I can't sit here, and I also can't clean it up because then he knows that I was here. So what did I do? I took a picture of his desk, and then once I was done, I put everything back almost exactly where I found it. So that when he came in, he was like, oh, well, you know, everything is still the way that it was. Clearly, Jordy did not do any you know, he did not do any surprises. He did not do any crafting because, you know, everything is still here. And it worked because he didn't think that he would get a card because he had no idea that I did that. So yeah, so that was fun. So on Sunday, the morning started. So what I did, I had like a couple of cards, like, you know, notes with like cryptic hints of activities. So the morning started. I ordered some breakfast for the two of us with like a nearby sandwich shop. And I bought a tiny cute bottle of champagne because that's what we did when we actually got married. Like on our wedding day, we also had breakfast delivered to us and we had like a tiny bottle of champagne to celebrate. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna recreate that moment in a way. So we had that. Then we went to go for a walk with Churro, with our doggo. And then I initially planned to have lunch together. But the main activity for the day, the person doing that, she asked me if I could be there a little bit earlier at 11 a.m. So I had to cancel my lunch plans. But I did buy, like, you know, some lunch supplies so we could eat that at the main activity. You were getting shit-faced at brunch, got it? Yeah, for sure. Because the main activity involved needles, so I needed to like, you know, get some courage, and I needed to take the edge off. But yeah, so the main event, so the main activity that I talked about last week on stream as well, and you know, like I said, I posted a teaser on Discord for what it was, so you might have already seen that. But me and Peter, we've been talking about getting a tattoo together for, like, you know, for quite a while. And when I was planning for our anniversary, I was like, okay, what can we do together? What's fun? And initially I thought, like, okay, maybe we can both get, like, you know, a massage, like a couples massage, because we haven't had a massage together in like a long time. And both of us, you know, we have, like, you know, our muscles are painful.
It's better than yours.
So, like, I was like, you know, maybe that's a good idea. And then I'm gonna keep talking, but I'm gonna say hi to the raid first. Cyprus Oasis. Oh wait, it's a double raid. Heck, it's a double raid. Cyprus Oasis and Ringo Bab coming on in with that double raid. I wonder if that was scheduled. I wonder if that was planned. Guys, welcome in. Thanks so much for that double raid. I can appreciate that. Wait, let me do the polar raid again, because it doesn't automatically trigger when two people do it at the same time. So let me do it again. But guys, thank you so much for the double raid. I can appreciate it. Cyprus and Ringo, what were you playing? Some Split Fiction, I guess. Well, come on in. I'm gonna wait for everything to run and to play and to do its thing, because I'm not sure if you guys are in ad hell. But also Nick Dragon 2 and Cyprus, thanks so much for the follow and welcome to the delicious people. Hello. How are you? Wait, why is that doing its thing? Oh yeah, the VTuber things, you can't use the VTuber things with my PNG tuber. You can only use the PNG tuber redeems, Nick Dragon. So I will refund you those points. No worries, I'll refund them. There we go. There's the second Polaroid. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the raid. Let me quickly introduce myself. My name is MrJordilicious. I am a variety streamer who likes to focus on a variety of things. Sometimes we play multiplayer games, like today we're going to play some Overwatch. But also sometimes we like to play single-player games, like The Sims 4, Dead Space, which I still need to finish, some other games in there as well. I like a variety of things, so yeah. Also part of the puppy and furry communities. If you have any questions about that, feel free to ask me, because I'm always more than happy to talk about that. And yeah, we are a kink-positive, kink-friendly channel, so... yeah, sometimes we also educate people about kinks, about stuff like that. I myself have various or many. So yeah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for the raid, for the double raid. I can appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun playing some Split Fiction. We finished the game. Nice. I still need to finish Split Fiction myself. I still haven't finished Split Fiction. When we have the there we have the second Polaroid for Ringo. But I still haven't finished Split Fiction myself. I need to finish it. I'm playing it with my husband, so I need to finish it. But how was it? Oh wait, it does actually trigger automatically. Oh, that's funny. It just takes some time then, maybe, because I only used the command once. Well, there you go. Now we have two Polaroids. Okay, well, I need to look into that, because normally it should only trigger when I use the command. But anyway, thank you guys so much for the raid. I can appreciate it. It was so cool. It was so much fun. Nice. We've had a lot of fun with it and many, many laughs. Nice. Well, that's good. That's good. Have you guys also played the predecessor for Split Fiction, which is called, what was it called? It Takes Two. It was by the same team, the same developers. But I also thought it was really, really good game. What's a pup? Well, you know, what's a pup? I think we actually have a command for that, !puppy. But what's a pup? It's basically a person, and I know that I need to explain that to you, Pup Rex, because obviously you don't know that. But yeah, a pup is a person. It's a human that participates in puppy play. So they basically take on the role of a puppy, and they get into the puppy headspace. They clear their head, they play with toys, they play with balls and squeaky toys and plushies and whatnot. And then they just clear their head, and it's a great way to de-stress, if you will. So yeah, if you have any more questions about that, feel free to ask me. We did that one first. Love the Book of Love. And the elephant. Yeah, the Book of Love was slightly annoying. The Book of Love, you know, can be annoying, but he means well. He means well, yes. We did play It Takes Two before Split Fiction. Such great games. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's also, what is the other one called? They also have A Way Out, I think, or No Way Out. I think it's called A Way Out, which is by the same developers. It's slightly different in terms of like storyline and like setting and stuff. It's also slightly older, but it's also a great game. It's really also a great game. So if you like this type of game, A Way Out, I can also highly recommend if you haven't played that one yet. Are you a puppy? I am a puppy, yes. And a furry. Could you imagine that? You know, being a puppy and a furry on the internet. In fact, I can show you guys. I can. Wait, where can I do that? I can toggle my puppet for 10 minutes. Or not, because apparently it doesn't work. Why does that not work? Why does that not work? Is my software broken? Okay, well, apparently I can't do that. I don't know why not though. How have I set that up? Wait, let me see how I've set that up, because I'm not sure how I've done that. Is it in here? Yeah, it is in here. Oh, wait, maybe it's because StreamerBot is not running in admin mode. Okay, so the way that it works is like with a keyboard press, and normally that always works, but I guess maybe StreamerBot needs to be running in admin mode for that. I don't know. I can't, wait, can I just run it? Can I just, like, test trigger? Does that work? Wait. Let's see. I need to look into that, because I'm not sure why that's not working. It should totally work. But apparently it's not. Stage shortcuts. Yeah, okay, weird. Well, I'll have to look into that, because that should always work. Kaput? Yeah, it is kaput. But yes, Cypress and Ringo, if you need to step away, do some de-streaming, you know, take some care of yourself, grab a drink, grab a snack, you know, freshen yourself up, take a shower, whatever, you know, go ahead and totally do that. I totally get that. I'll try to do my best to take care of your community. But again, thank you guys so much for the raid. I really appreciate it. Oh, and Bleep, your pizza is ready to get out of the oven. So don't forget that. Get your pizza out of the oven. You don't want it to be burned. So get it out of the oven right now. I'll wait. It's fine. I'll wait. TDD. But yeah, so then for I was talking about my anniversary. So then we went to the main event. So like me and Peter, we've been talking about getting a tattoo for a while now. Yeah, I thought, like, you know, instead of getting a massage together, I thought maybe I should just get I should just do something more meaningful. So a good friend of Peter's and well, also a friend of mine, I guess. She's a tattoo artist. So I went to her secretly. And I asked her, like, hey, this is my plan. Are you okay with, do you want to tattoo us? And do you want to, help us with that? And she was, super excited. She was like, yes, of course, I want to do it. And it's so cool. And I'm totally going to help you. And it's, so that was the plan. I'm gonna go eat some and take a shower because I'm stimky. Might be back afterwards. No worries, Ringo. Go enjoy your food and your shower. De-stimkify yourself. And then, maybe we'll see you again later. Also, David Windlow, thanks so much for the follow and welcome to the delicious people. Hello. How are you? Hello. So on the day itself, I took Peter to our city and I gave him the notes with the hints for the activity, and he didn't instantly get it. And then afterwards he was like, wait, are we gonna get a tattoo? And I said, I don't know, maybe. And then we went to the tattoo shop and well, obviously he got it then. So it was really fun. I agreed with the artist that we were gonna do the design first together, because I did already do some fishing with Peter to ask him what he would like, and we already had some talks about that as well, as to what kind of design we would like. So one of the reasons that I wanted to get for a tattoo was something that was meaningful to the both of us. I didn't want to just get some random thing. I wanted it to be meaningful. What would you do if you woke up one day and found out that you were transported into your persona's body and your persona was transported into your body? Wait, my persona was transported into my body, and then I was transported into my persona's body. Well, I would like it that I was transported into my persona's body, because I would be fluffy and have a tail, and paws, which would be awesome. But the only thing that I would not like is that, society is not ready for that. I don't think society is ready for that. I think, society would laugh at me and, would shun me because, I'm weird and I'm a walking dog and a walking, whisky. So I think that would not work. Other than that, if I would be able to live on an island by myself, or people that would accept me for who I am, then I would love it, because, I would love to have a tail. How awesome would that be? Piss on all the people I hate and get away with it, cause dog. Well, yeah, maybe also that. But yeah, so me and Peter, we talked about tattoo designs, and the last couple of years have been, we've had some hard times together, with me, with my burnout that caused me to, be home unemployed for 3 years. Then, the job that I got after that, which also, totally did not work out and was really bad for my mental health and my mood. Some other things as well here and there that, both of us, we struggled with at times. And, I'm not going to say that it was all bad or anything, but, the last couple of years, they have been kind of hard for the two of us. And, sometimes they still are. I'm still working on things with my mental health and stuff, so it's still not, perfect. But I always felt, bad about that, because I was I was the one in the burnout, and I was the one that, was unemployed, and because of me, we didn't have a lot of money, and we still don't have a lot of money, and, I always felt that it was my fault, and I felt that because of that, I was being, bad in the relationship, and I was being toxic, and, that Peter would be better off without me. That's how I always felt. And Peter always puts it very, very nicely. I really love this metaphor. He says that a relationship, the way that he views a relationship, is like a tree. And sometimes, a big storm comes along and, maybe some branches break off the tree, or, maybe it loses its leaves, or, the tree gets, the tree gets damaged. But, it's still standing strong, and the foundation of the tree is still standing strong, and new branches, they will grow back, and, new leaves will come back, and, even though, some branches have broken off, it will grow back and be stronger than before. And I really like that analogy. So from that, we we got to designing the tattoo, and let me grab a picture of the design that we ended up getting. Can I wait? Wait, hang on. Let me open it somewhere else, because I want to open it in my browser. Let me open it somewhere else. Where do I have it? I sent it to a friend of mine. Here it is. Can I open that in my browser? Yeah, open in browser. There we go. So this is the design that we got. So we wanted to get something that, you know, both of us could, like, you know, show off. So we ended up going with this design, and I'm really happy with it. Let me, can I zoom in a little bit? No, that's too much. Why can't I hate in browsers that I can't just zoom in a little bit. I can do it like that, but that's not what I want to do. But yeah, this is the design that we got. So it is like we both have, like, you know, we each have a half of a tree. The paw was already there. This is my arm. This one I already got a couple of years ago. But we each have, like, you know, a half of a tree, and it's like, while we were designing, the tattoo artist came up with some really nice ideas. So these are the roots of the tree, but when you view it from the other side, so when you turn it upside down, it looks as if, you know, it looks like a tree without leaves. So, like, you know, a tree like in the winter. And she was designing that, and she said, like, yeah, so you can view it from both sides. So, like, with, you know, the leafy side up, or with the barren side up. And if the barren side is, like, down, you can view it as roots. But if it's up, then, you know, you can see it as a tree without leaves, and you can see that as, like, you know, the sad moments in life. And then, you know, like, you know, the tree with the leaves, that's kind of like, you know, to represent that, you know, even though there are sad moments in life, and even though there are storms, there will always be beautiful leaves coming back on the trees. And I also wanted to have, you know, like the bottom branch here, there's, like, you know, no leaves here, and you can see these leaves over here, they're kind of, like, you know, they're like, you know, eaten away, and they're like a little bit more dry. I wanted that to kind of symbolize that even though things are, you know, things are looking better now, it's still not perfect, and there's still, like, you know, some things that, yeah, quote unquote, have damaged me in a way. So that's why I wanted to also have, like, you know, some barren branches also on the beautiful side of the tree. And then I also added she also added the birds, because she said, like, yeah, then that way it really integrates nicely with your paw print tattoo. So there's, like, you know, 2 birds here and 1 there, and it really fits nicely in this little area here too. So, like, the curve of the paw, and then, like, you know, the shape of the tree really fits nicely in the paw print. So yeah, I'm very happy with the design. I'm absolutely in love with it. It looks super cool. And also we have a tiny little Easter egg, which Peter came up with, and I absolutely love that. I think it's such a nice little touch. To make it even more personal, these leaves here, so this one here and this one here, these are our fingerprints. So, like, this is my fingerprint, and this is Peter's fingerprint. That we, you know, we each have on 2 sides of the of the tree. So I think that's really cool. So yeah, I'm super happy with it. It's still healing, obviously, so I need to rub, like, you know, an ointment on it every a couple times a day. But yeah, I'm super happy with this tattoo. And yeah, I think it's something, like, really meaningful, and it connects us even more in a way. I was gonna ask that about the fingerprints, but I was thinking, nah, it just looks like it. No, those are actual fingerprints, yeah. So yeah, no. Love the story behind it. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, I'm also very very happy with it. So yeah, I'm very happy with it. And Peter was super surprised, like he had no idea that we were gonna do this. So yeah. And I think, like I said, I think the design is just really cool. But, like, you know, I mean, I think they look good, like, on their own. It looks good, but, like, you know, when you put them together and you see them side by side, then I think they look even better. So I think that's really cool. Hey, Mike Pons, hello, how are you? Welcome in. That's very sweet. Oh, thank you. Yeah. Thank you. And I love like, you know, little leaves falling here as well. This is supposed to represent, like, you know, a sun, like a rising sun. And then again, you know, put together, then you see the full sun, which, you know, is really cool. So yeah. I really like it. I'm very happy with it. And Peter too. Peter also thought it was a really good surprise because I wasn't sure. Initially, I wasn't sure because I thought like maybe, you know, he has no idea that we are gonna do this, so maybe he needs to kind of take some time to get used to the idea. But yeah, no, he was instantly on board and he was like, yeah, let's just you know, ink it today. So yeah, we spent there all afternoon. Yeah, and then in the evening we first went back home. Then we went back to the city to grab a bite to eat. And there was also a light festival in our city. So I also wanted to watch that. So there's like some installations in the city with like, you know, light themes. And you can just walk, you know, like around to see all these installations. That was really cool. And then afterwards we got home and I had some snacks and we just watched some TV and relaxed on the couch. So yeah, it was really a really nice day. I'm glad you're doing well. Yeah, thank you. I hope you're doing well too, Mike Pons. I hope you're also doing good. So yeah, all in all, I thought it was a very successful day. And yeah, now it's Peter's turn to come up with a fun surprise for next year. So yeah, because that's what we do. Like every other year, or like every year, one of us, you know, organizes a fun surprise for the other. So like, you know, this year was my turn, and then next year it's gonna be Peter's turn again. And then the year after that, depending on like, you know, our financial situation, but if our finances are a little bit good, you know, I hope that in the next 2 years I will get maybe like a couple of raises at work. That would be nice. Like if I make some more money at work, that would be really nice. But if, you know, our finances are good, I might already have an idea for the next time that I need to organize our anniversary, which is going to be 10 years. 10 years together. 10 years married. And 19 years together. So yeah, because I wanted to do that this year. I've had this idea for a couple of years now. I wanted to do it this year. But we just, like, you know, it was just too much. I couldn't afford it. So, I'm just going to save it. And hopefully I can do it in 2 years. Because that would be really fun. So, yeah.
You are awesome. Thank you for the sub.
Rod Shark!
Woorod_Shark. You are awesome. Thank you for the 20-month resub.
20 months?
Mr. George 1SHAKEOMG. Almost 2 decades together.
Almost 2 decades together. Almost, yeah. Rod Shark, thanks so much for that Prime sub with Twitch Prime. Although it's not called Twitch Prime anymore, is it? Isn't it called like Luna? Isn't like Twitch Prime the brand? Is that like not gone, and is it not called something else now? Also, I do have to say, obviously there was a cheeky sub, but I do appreciate it. Rod Shark, thanks so much for the 20 months. How are you doing? Congrats to you and Peter. Thank you. Yeah, so in a couple of years we're almost 2 decades together. Not just that, but so this year we were 17 years together. Next year we're going to be 18 years together. The year after that, when we are 19 years together, I am going to be, from that point onward, I would have known Peter. I've been together with Peter for longer in my life than I have been without him. Does that make sense? Am I saying that right? So I started dating Peter when I was 19. So like when we are 19 years together, from that point onward, I will have known Peter for a bigger part of my life than I've like not known him. Which, I don't know, like to think about that, like I'm 36. To think about that is really crazy. Like that I'm gonna have known him longer than like the entirety of my life before that. I thought they were getting rid of Luna. I'm so out of the loop. Oh, well, honestly, I don't actually know. But like I've seen like, you know, reports that like Twitch Prime was gonna go away, but then it was just gonna be rebranded to Luna. But I haven't actually seen any rebranding, so I'm not actually sure if it actually is gonna happen or not. But you know, in my Twitch dashboard, it still says Rod Shark subscribed with Prime. So, you know, yeah, Twitch still calls it Prime. So I don't know. And if I go to twitch.tv/Prime, it still shows Prime. So I guess it's still called Prime. I don't know. Maybe the rebranding is gonna happen later. I don't know. That's wild. This is a similar milestone to when I realized I was older than my parents than when they had me. That realization made me feel dizzy. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's like I don't know. It's like a funny little milestone, I guess. But how are you doing, Rod? I hope you're doing good. Thanks so much for coming in. I hope you are doing good. Did you see the tattoo? I'm not sure if you were here before. Did you see the tattoo? Because I just showed it off on stream, but you might have been here just after that. Not sure. I'm having a good day. Hope you are too. Yeah, me too. Yeah, I had a workshop from work. I haven't seen the tattoo. I just got. Okay, wait. I'm gonna open it for you again. Wait, let me put it on screen again because I wanna show it off. Because I think you might like it. I think you might actually like it. I'm not gonna tell the entire story behind it again. You can now that you are subscribed, you can use the rewind feature on the Twitch player, and you can go back in time to watch the you know, the part where I explain the story behind it. But this is the tattoo. At least I can show it. But yeah, they are like both sides of a tree. Because, like, you know, long story short, Peter has like this metaphor for our relationship that is like a tree. And like, you know, sometimes a storm comes along and branches break off, but always something better grows back. And that's kind of like the, you know, the short version of the story. So that's why we have the tree. So to kind of, you know, signify our relationship, you know, that sometimes, you know, branches break off and sometimes leaves fall off and whatnot, but you know, something beautiful always will be there and always will grow back. So yeah, so we both have half of a tree on there, which I think is really cool. So yeah. It's so lovely. Peter is such a poet. Yeah, like when he first said that, I was also like, oh, that's such a cute way of putting things. I really like that. I also like that you can clip all the parts of the stream now, just rewind and clip. Oh yeah, of course, yeah, you can also do that. Yeah, that's true. Because sometimes indeed, I was watching a stream and I was like, oh man, I wanted to clip that, but then like, you know, I realized too late. The only thing that I hate though is that the rewind feature is only available on streams where you are subscribed. I don't like that. I feel that it should be like, you know, a default for the Twitch player. Because I don't know, like, I don't feel that they lose money on that, because they need to store, you know, they need to do like the encoding and need to store the video files somewhere anyway. So like, why put the rewind feature behind a paywall? Well, I mean, I get why they put it behind a paywall, but I just think it's stupid. Or with Turbo. Oh wait, do you get it with Turbo as well? Oh, okay, well that's, you know what, that's actually... No joke. That is actually, I'm not gonna do it, but that's actually a feature that I would get Turbo for. Like, I'm not gonna pay, you know, $12 a month just for rewind, because I think that's like, you know, insane money. But, you know, if Turbo was cheaper, I would totally get that just for the rewind feature alone, because that's the one thing that I really miss on, you know, most streams that I'm not subscribed to, is that I can't rewind the player. I hate that. So yeah, so that was my weekend. That was my weekend mostly. Now let's see. Now next weekend I don't have anything planned per se. So that's gonna be good. I am thinking about maybe doing a stream sometime next weekend, because it's gonna be my affiliate anniversary, so I need to think about that. So I maybe want to do like a stream on the weekend. I'm not sure though. It highly depends on, like, you know, if me and Peter have like other plans, if we're gonna go do something together, or yeah, I'm not sure. Also, I'm not sure if Rex is gonna stream. Maybe if Rex is also gonna stream, I could ask him to do like a little joint, you know, cheeky co-stream together. For my affiliate anniversary, perhaps. Not sure. I would have to ask him that. But yeah, I'm not sure yet. Because officially tomorrow is my affiliate anniversary. The 13th. Oh, chat. Oh, 1 second, chat. 1 second. Hang on, chat. My Oh no, my doggy is getting sick. Hang on, I need to tend my doggy. He's getting sick. I need to tend to him. One second, chat. I'll be right back. All right, chat, I'm back. Yeah, I think that's like that's the beauty of like having open-eared headphones. I was like, wait, what is that sound? You know, I heard like this sound. I was like, what is that? And then I look over at Jura, who's like, you know, sleeping next to me, and he was yeah, he was like in the middle of like throwing up. So yeah, I had to clean that up. But I think he's feeling better now. Maybe he ate something bad. I don't know. Sometimes he eats something outside and then he needs to get it out of his system. But I think he's doing better now. So there's that. Sorry for the interruption. But I had to get that cleaned and give him hugs, of course. So yeah. TTD. TTD. But yeah, I think we're gonna go play some games. I wanted to do some chill stream today. It was a day where Hades had some kind of stomach bug. He didn't eat all day, was lethargic and making hecking noises. Next day, it was like nothing happened, no symptoms, ate fine. It was weird. Yeah, like Peter also sometimes does that. Alright, I'm gonna go play some games. That's like to make us worry sometimes. Yeah. Yeah. Especially when, like, you know, Churro also sometimes doesn't eat a lot. He's never been like, you know, he's never been like a big eater. And sometimes he just doesn't really eat, like, you know, that much. So then I also kind of worry, like, you know, why don't you eat more? You know, you should eat more. Gamer Free, go. Yeah, Gamer Free. All right, let me get the game going. Let me actually change categories to Overwatch 2. We're gonna play some Overwatch because like I said, I wanted to play a bit of a chill game. I'm not sure if Overwatch, you know, counts as a chill game. Not really sure, but well, it's also not a you know, a super hectic game, especially when I'm not playing competitive. But yeah, this upcoming weekend I got nothing planned, and then next weekend I'm gonna go to Germany with a good friend of mine for an event that I'm gonna attend there. So I'm both excited but also nervous for various reasons. Reasons that I don't all want to go into. But yeah, I'm excited but also kind of nervous. Like, I know it's gonna be fun. But you know, yeah. Oh yeah, chat. Look at this cute little Tanuki. This Tanuki Roadhog skin, isn't that adorable? I love that, it's so cute. I'm just not gonna spend, you know, this much money on it. I mean, I can get it cheaper, but still, I already bought a hot skin for Wuchang. Have fun in Germany, thank you. Oh, look at this cute little, use ultimates 15 times. Wait, what are the challenges for this event? I'm not even sure. Deal damage, use ultimates 15 times, mitigate damage. Play 5 games of Spirit Showdown. Play 20 games of Spirit Showdown. Oh wait, this is just Battle Pass. Progression, XP, I don't really care for that. Oh, this is a cute weapon charm though, the Ghost Kitty. But I need to play 30 games of the Spirit Showdown mode, which... I mean, it's not bad, it's just not really like my favorite. I guess we can play it for a little bit though. How long do we have? 12 days. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna play 30 games in 12 days, but we'll see. Oh wait, I can start it from here. Let's do that. Let's play as support. But yeah, so my friend is gonna come over here on Friday. Then the two of us are gonna drive up to Germany. And then Friday we basically have, like, I'm not really sure what the plan is yet. Because there's not really anything planned on Friday, I think. But there are some other people that we know are also gonna go to the event, so we'll probably meet up with them at some point. He also wanted to go to a store that was a big store that was on the way to the city that we need to go to. So we're probably gonna take a little stop on the way, and then, you know, meet up with those friends on Friday, I think. Maybe go to like dinner, have some food. I don't know, like maybe doing some sightseeing. And then Saturday we have during the day we have nothing planned yet. I did see there was a Christmas market already in that city, so I wanted to kind of go there because I love Christmas markets. And the event is only going to be on Saturday evening. I think it starts at like 8 p.m. So we basically have all day in the city that we can just do like some sightseeing and stuff like that. But I don't think we have like anything specifically planned yet, so we'll see. But yeah, I'm very excited but nervous, like I said. Excited but nervous. Oh, I got someone. How long to Christmas exactly? Exactly 42 days, 2 hours, 39 minutes, and 33 seconds. Wow, 42 days, chat. Until Christmas. That sounds longer than it feels like it's less than that. But I guess it could work. But it feels like it's less than that. Thanks, love. Oh crap! Yeah, I forget that, you know, when you kill people, your character switches in this mode, which is fun. But when you're like, you know, not expecting it, then it's kind of see, now it switches again. But yeah, I'll see if you know, after next weekend when I come back from Germany, I'll see if I want to if I want to share details of the event and stuff. But we'll see. We'll see. It is funny. I wonder if my manager is onto something again, because a while ago I was also I went to an event as well, and I had a meeting with him, and he was like, so how was your weekend? And I was like, yeah, I went to an event in Amsterdam, and he asked me what kind of event, and I wasn't prepared for that question. I wasn't prepared for the question, so I started to I paused for a second, then I started to kind of giggle. And then he already said like, oh, okay, yeah, say no more. I feel that maybe he already sort of like had an idea. I don't know why he had an idea, but he, like, I started to giggle. And then he said, say no more. And I said like, no, it's fine. And I just said like, yeah, I went to a kink event. Like, I didn't want to go into details, but I said I went to a kink event. And, you know, he was totally fine with that. He was like, yeah, you know, okay, cool. And he said, I already thought something like that. And I said, like, why did you think that? And he said, well, the way that you phrased it as you went to an event. And that kind of took me by surprise, because I was like, wait, but, you know, why can't I say I went to an event? Like, even if I went to like a festival or something, or I don't know, to like a I don't know, like a comic convention or something like that, I can still call it an event, right? Like, I didn't think that was necessarily a weird thing to say, but apparently to him that meant that I didn't want to divulge too much details or something. Which, I mean, you know, it's true. But like, I could have also called it like a party. Next time, just respond. You don't want to know. Well, I mean, I thought it was fine. Like, I kind of liked it. I want to be open about these kind of things, right? Like, I don't want to sort of hide that if I don't have to. So, like, you know, I don't want to give, you know, obviously I don't want to give my manager all the details, right? Like, I don't want to tell him exactly what I do. But I was happy with the fact that I could say to him that I went to a kink event, you know, to sort of like leave it in the middle, but still show that, you know, or still sort of convey that it wasn't, you know, your run-of-the-mill, vanilla, casual, just friends getting together event. Hey, D-Dog, hello, how are you? Welcome on in. So, yeah. If you go to Comic-Con, you just say directly that you did that, I think. Yeah, true, maybe, yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I can't think of like an example of where you could also say you went to an event without it, you know, potentially being weird. But yeah, I guess maybe you're right. You would probably say that. But yeah, so I took a day off on Friday for this event as well. So I wonder if he already sort of like, you know, gets the hints. I wonder. And then in January I also go to Antwerp again for a event. So I wonder if he I don't think he actually approved my my leave for that yet. He needs to do that because, well, I already booked tickets to go there on Friday. So if he doesn't approve my my day off, then that would suck. No, justice does not rain from above, you annoying person. Maybe he wants to join. Well, you know. I'm not sure if I would want that. I'm not sure if I would want him to join. Like, my manager is great and all that, but I don't know. I don't know. I feel that it would kind of be awkward. If there's no good reason to not approve, then he is not allowed to reject it. Wait, is that true? I mean, yeah, it's like only 1 day. Like, it's not like I'm taking an entire week off or anything. So, like, it's only 1 day. So, I'm sure he will. I'm sure he will. I guess he just hasn't seen it yet. If multiple people are already out that day, then it's allowed. I don't think so, because I doubt that anyone has, you know, taken that day off specifically. So yeah, it probably will be fine. If you ask it on time, then he can't reject it. Okay, okay. Didn't know that. Also, I might actually take a break after this this round, because I just went to the BRB scene for when Churro got sick, but I didn't actually take my break yet, so I might wanna take a quick break to grab a new drink. Go away, you stupid tracer! Crap, they got it. Wait, who am I? Oh, I'm Wu Yang, the hot Asian guy.
You can count on me.
I have to say, I played him quite a bit recently because I got the sexy skin for him. So I was like, yeah, well, I got the sexy skin. Now I also need to play him. But I have to say, I'm actually feeling that I'm not too bad while playing him. Oh crap! I already, you know, already died. Before you need to ask it at least 3 weeks before. If you ask it later, he can reject it. Well, I mean, you know, it's more than 3 weeks before. Yeah, like I said, I'm sure that it'll be fine. He just hasn't had a time yet to look at it, I think.
It's
Taking the objective, not on my watch. After cell therapy.
Nanoboost administered.
Back off. I'm on the point.
Oh, dude. Oh, it's the Tanuki skin. Oh, that was a cute skin that killed me. It makes it slightly less annoying, I think.
I carry my burdens alone.
Objective is under attack.
Stop pushing yourself so hard.
Also, tomorrow at work, I have my we recently had to fill in like a 360-degree feedback thing, like, you know, where colleagues of mine, you know, give me feedback and I have to give feedback on colleagues, and then I also have to give feedback on myself and stuff. So I think tomorrow I have my my meeting for that. So hopefully I hope my colleagues have been positive about me. Either that, or that they've given me constructive feedback. Like, you know, things that I can improve on. Ah, we lost! Crap. Defeats. Toxic Shadow.
Play of the game. Justice reigns from above.
Justice reigns from above. All right, I think I'm gonna go ahead and grab a take like a quick break so I can grab a new drink. People are really using the Twitter built-in YouTube app. Wait, what? People are really using the Twitter built-in YouTube app? What do you wait, what do you mean? How do you know that? And why do you think people are using the Twitter built-in YouTube app? Like the native YouTube player on Twitter? Anyway, chat, I'm gonna take a quick break so I can grab a new drink. And also potentially use the bathroom. The post in YouTube. Wait, I feel that I'm missing something. I feel that I'm missing something. But yeah, I'm gonna take a quick break, chat. So I'm gonna give you guys some music to listen to. Also, let me also quickly lower the where is it? Frame rate to 60 because my PC never likes it when I'm streaming and I set it to 144. I just need to put it back later afterwards because it looks better at 144. Looks like Twitter, but it's on YouTube. Oh, I'm not sure if I've... Oh, wait, like the community thing or like the post thing. Yeah, I guess I've seen that before. I think I've seen that before. Anyway, chat, I'm gonna take a quick break. So I'll be back in a few minutes. And we'll be we'll be continuing with some more games of Overwatch. I don't think I want to stream too late tonight. I don't think I want to make it too late. So we'll see until what time we'll keep it going. But yeah. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Behave yourselves. And I'll return when I do. I'll be right back, chat. I was gonna wait for the Plinko to drop, but I think the board hadn't reset yet. Hello chat, I'm back. Also White Fiercely, hello, how are you? How are you? We're coming in. Alright, let's play a regular game. Like, I'm not really, I'm not a massive fan of the, of that Battle Spirit Showdown mode. Even though I kind of want to play it, I'm just not, you know, a huge fan of it. So we'll probably, I'll probably play it later if I have to. Oh, that's quick. That was quick.
Vote for your map.
Oh, Colosseo and Esperanza. I think I like Colosseo better. Although Esperanza is also a nice map, so. Alright, let's play
Prepare for battle.
Hot Asian guy. Doing fine. I like the Junkrat skin, but I dislike that I can't get it. Season hasn't ended, and they add another mythic. Yeah, I actually had quite a lot of mythic mythic points because I didn't buy any mythics the last few seasons because I didn't really care for them. Like the Mercy mythic weapon, I didn't care for. There was what else? Like I don't know. Like there was some mythic skins that for heroes that I rarely play. So I kind of saved up a lot of my mythic points, so I was able to get the Life Weaver mythic skin, and then now also the Junkrat mythic skin. And I still have quite a few points because yeah, I think like for a couple of seasons I actually haven't bought the mythic because I didn't care for it, nor the weapon because I mean I usually don't really care for the mythic weapons. I did get the one for Soldier though, and I was debating if I wanted to get the one for Reaper because I play him a little bit more now. But like the skin that I use for Reaper, the mythic skin that I use on him, that already has a cool weapon, so I don't necessarily need crap, I don't necessarily need another weapon. But yeah, I agree. Like it's they really seem to be you know, leveraging on the mythics with you know, creating FOMO and trying, well, hoping that people buy the mythic points because they are like super expensive. And obviously in the Battle Pass you only get enough mythic points for one mythic. And now that they have 3 in a season with the weapon and the 2 mythic skins. About got them all through season points, expecting they just did 1 a season. Now they're squeezing the wheels. Yeah, exactly. 3 a season. Oh yeah, you know, there's 2 skins and then there's 1 weapon, like a mythic weapon. So, you know, 3 mythics a season. You know, 1 is a weapon, so it's not a skin. But still. So this season you have the Life Weaver mythic skin, and then you have the Junkrat mythic skin. And I'm not sure what the weapon is, actually. I'm actually not sure what the mythic weapon is this season. I would have to check that out. Wait, why did he use his ult? There was no one there. That was kind of a bit of a waste. Also, whoever you are, fall back.
Fall back. 这是我手，以前干过那么2、3次吧。No worries, I got you. Enemy here.
What is better than pushing? Nothing.
Waves out here.
Nice.
I'm on fire.
Wait, where did she come from? When I'm done, then I'll finish the season, that's it. If they squeeze the lemon that much. Yeah. Oh, I get that, I get that. I mean, in fairness, you know, you don't have to buy them.
I still have a ways to go.
But yeah, I do agree that, you know, they're really, like, you know, pushing it with how much they can charge people for stuff. I would turn for a break Torp, but that's it. I feel there were rumors that maybe Torp was gonna get a mythic at some point, but I like, you know, those were rumors, so they're not based on anything in particular, I think. Well, I mean, the thing that they were based on is that I think I saw this post where both Torp and May actually had a new like pose in the hero select screen, and people deduced that previous heroes that gotten a new pose also got a mythic after that. So now people are thinking that maybe Torp and May are gonna get a mythic next season, based on, you know, their pose having changed. But, you know, this is purely speculation, obviously, so...
Enemies starting to move their barricades. We need to take out that.
That's true, I'll extend my non-bias run another season. You see, that's how they get you. That's how they get you, you know? You're like, yeah, I'm not gonna buy anything again, and then they release a skin for a hero that you like, and that's how they get you. I'll keep you on your feet, but that's funny because Sigma is not actually on his feet because he floats. He does have a thing with the feet though. It's not like canon, but you know, there are like sort of, you know, it's like a meme thing where that's saying that Sigma has like a thing for feet. Which is it's never been confirmed, but you know, there are many things pointing towards it, you know, being true. I haven't spent anything since season 1 of Overwatch 2. I still have 5k gold coins left. Oh, nice. Okay, wow. I actually had a lot of gold coins as well, but then a couple of weeks ago I got the skin for Wu Yang because I thought it was just kind of really good looking. Keen on. All right, I don't necessarily have to see that. But yeah, let's see. Because I'm curious now what the mythic weapon was this season. Let's see, shop mythic. Yeah, so this is the Junkrat mythic skin, which looks really cool. Oh yeah, it was Kiriko. Yeah, which honestly, I was like, why did Kiriko get a mythic weapon? It's, I don't know, like, you know, it looks cool. Like, you can see the, like, you know, with the animation and stuff. Like, it looks cool. But I don't know, like, Kiriko has, like, her weapon is so small, it just feels kind of stupid. I mean, this looks really cool. Like, when you kill someone and then it does, like, you know, it does, like, with the wolf or with the Kitsune, that's obviously, like, really cool. But yeah, I don't know. But yeah, I still got 170 mythic points. Junkrat skin is so much better than the Life Weave one. It is, yeah, it is really good. It is really good. I have a set to this color scheme, the red and pink. Although I really like this one too, the blue and pink, but also the iridescent one. This one looks also really cool. The shiny one. I was thinking about maybe getting, like, you know, yeah, last season they had like this weapon for Cassidy. I never play Cassidy. This skin for Juno, which I don't know, like I'm not necessarily into anime girls, so this was not really my thing. Yeah, then the weapon for Reaper, which, like I said, looks cool, but the skin that I use for Reaper already has a cool weapon. Then the weapon for Mercy with the bear, which is super cute, but I rarely play Mercy. The Widow weapon, you know, which I didn't care for. The Ash weapon, which I didn't care for. The Thor mythic that I didn't get. So yeah, like lots of mythics that I didn't actually get. So that's why I was able to save up a lot of points. I was thinking about maybe getting the iridescent version of either Reaper, because I really love this one, like the free skin with like the iridescent and the shininess. It looks so cool. Either that or the iridescent one for Life Weave, which I think also looks really nice. And they're only 20 mythic points, so I mean I could totally get them, but yeah, I was gonna wait, because I got 170, so if I spend 10 points, then I got 160, and then I can still get 2 mythic skins. So I don't want to spend, like, you know, too much yet. Oh, we got a loot box. Let's open it. Ooh, something purple. Emote. I don't really care for emotes, to be honest, because I rarely ever use them. All right. Let's keep going for, I don't know, let's maybe do like a couple of games. Let's do support again.
Traveling to Nepal.
Traveling to Nepal. Wait, is this a game in progress? Hang on. Still better than a souvenir. Those are useless. You're about to remove inactivity. No, I'm here. I'm here. Relax. Yeah, this is a game in progress.
Always good to hydrate.
I'm sorry. I did not expect the game to start so soon. Okay, I was sending a message first. But yeah, the souvenirs are really useless. I mean, the weapon charms, I kind of like the weapon charms. Those are okay. Even though I mean, I don't really, I think I use the same one on all my heroes, except for like a couple of exceptions where I customized it. But yeah, the souvenirs, those are really the most useless feature.
Score 0-1.
0-1.
That cape. It utilizes maglev technology, yes?
That's right. Good eye.
Ah, there is no greater joy than to see one's invention help the world.
Sure. Just don't worry about what I'm using it for.
5,
Wait, what is she using it for though?
3.
The charms are fine. I got all of the Halloween ones and used them on the appropriate heroes.
Capture the objective.
Yeah, the charms are fine. Yeah.
Guys, we can still turn this around.
Wait, do I even see a charm on this weapon? I don't think so. At least I don't notice actively like see it. Oh, maybe I don't have one. Maybe I don't have one selected, because I don't necessarily notice it. Oh wait, I got a major perk, so I can get the triple water things, which is nice. All right, cool. I really like with this hero. I really like that you can shoot like your projectiles, and then you can actually guide them a little bit. I think that's actually really cool, because that also is perfect for when you have like heroes like a Sigma or a Ramatra that has like a shield. You can actually guide your projectiles over the shield, or like, you know, on through the side of the shield, which is really nice. So like heroes or like, you know, enemies hiding behind a shield, you can still get them. You know, it is a bit tricky, but you know, with some practice, it's totally doable. In her face.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh yeah, traces, so those are annoying. There we go. Crap.
Not gonna get me down. Try to keep up.
Let the Kitsune guide you.
Are you engaging your core?
Oh, dang it. I was too late.
They're on the point. We've gotta stop them.
Огонь по готовности.
Always good to hydrate.
So Chad, what do you guys think of the GTA 6 being postponed yet again? Was supposed to release, I think, in May for next year, and now they pushed it back to November next year. I kind of feel that, you know, by that time, with how much longer it's now going to take, because it was actually supposed to initially release, I think, in September of this year, like 2 months ago, I think it was originally supposed to release. Then they pushed it back to May for next year. Now recently they pushed it back to September for next, or November for next year. I just really hope that, but I doubt it, but I just really hope that they're gonna release the PC version as well. Because, you know, if we're gonna have to wait another year for the PC version, that's just gonna, like, I'm gonna hate that. Did it surprise me? Yeah, I feel that, like, you know, there's a lot of sort of negativity going around with Rockstar, with like layoffs and stuff. So hope it'll come out before I die. Yeah. It's funny. I'm not sure if it's true. Wait, when was? Wait. Can you ask Bleep Labs? Bleep, when was GTA 5 released? How many years ago was that? Because I want to say maybe like 13, but I'm not sure. Oh crap, I didn't necessarily have to do that.
Hunting them down.
PC won't come out same day as PS4, Xbox, 1,500 euros. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't think so either. Like, because they probably have like, you know, exclusivity deals with like either PlayStation or Microsoft. So yeah, for sure, it's not going to release on the same date. Initially released on September 17, 2013.
Time is money.
How many years ago was that? 12 years? 12 or 13 years? Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, like, GTA 5 has been around for longer than me and Peter have been together, but that's not true. That's not true. GTA 5 actually came out slightly after that, but still, I do feel that this might be the longest, you know, the longest time between two games of the same series ever. Most likely. Although Duke Nukem Duke Nukem Forever also took a very long time, so maybe that was the longest game ever, like, in development. don't care much about it. I might see it before I put in elderly care, which is in a few years. When I moved in with rent, I bought GTA 5. Well, I remember. I'm thinking because I remember when I was at EA, I remember I had a oh yeah, it was when the Xbox One released. I remember saying to a colleague of mine, because you know GTA 5 originally released on Xbox 360, which is even crazier to think that it's a game that released on Xbox 360, which is 2 generations ago. And then I remember having a conversation with a colleague of mine saying like, yeah, 100% GTA 5 is gonna be like, you know, remastered or whatever for Xbox One. And he was like, no, they're not gonna do that because, you know, it's such an old game. And then, you know, Xbox One came out and GTA 5 was also released on that. And I was like, told ya. And now, you know, like now GTA 5 has been released on, now GTA 5 has been released on, well, basically like every platform. Except Switch, I think. I don't think GTA has, I don't think a GTA game has been released on Switch. Except maybe the trilogy, but I'm not sure. Which is also not yet on Steam, which I kind of hate, because I would love to play the trilogy on Steam. Same goes for Dungeon Keeper 1. And it has been released on like every platform.
Hunting them down.
Have we been here before? Alright, can we touch it? I don't think we can. Because I'm all by myself. And I probably won't be able to make it. Nope. Roche 2022. Hello, nice to meet you. Greetings from Spain. Well, hi. Greetings from the Netherlands. What's it like in Spain? I hope a lot warmer than it is here. Fairly sure Dungeon Keeper 1 was pre-PlayStation Xbox. I mean, yeah, probably, yeah, could be, yeah. I think maybe even Dungeon Keeper, wasn't that like originally a, wasn't that originally a, PC game, like, you know, back in the day.
It was nothing.
Select a map. Let's do King's Row. Are you ready to prove the new heroine coming soon and it called her She-Wolf of Vengeance? Oh, wait, okay, wait, hang on. I was like, wait, what? Why are we talking about heroine? But yeah, okay, yeah, you mean heroine as in a female hero. I was like, wait, this is taking a very weird turn. The She-Wolf of yeah, I haven't really seen much about the new hero, to be honest. Like I've seen like the teaser from the when was it? Like the teaser from the trailer for this season, right? Like the legs, the feet marching away. That's basically all I've seen. So I'm not really sure, you know, what else to expect from the new hero.
Good leadership makes all the difference.
Una cerveza, por favor. Well, it is a Wednesday, but you know, you guys are adults, right? So you can. It looks like White Fiercely attempt to say a beer, please, in Spanish, but use un cervezos, por favor, instead of the correct una cerveza, por favor. The conversation seems lighthearted and humorous with the use of lull, indicating laughter or amusement. That's so funny. Well, luckily, luckily the conversation was lighthearted and humorous. I didn't want people fighting over like the correct use of grammar. Wait, there's someone behind us, right? I hear feet. Yeah, but the last name was not Dutch.
刚才那样应该没人看到吧？
Sometimes mixing languages can lead to funny moments. Well, yeah, Rocher, hopefully you're doing good. Thanks for stopping by. At least I know how to ask for beer in foreign words. You know what? Yeah, like, even I feel like, same as with my German. Like, I speak quite okay German. But, grammatically, it's obviously, most of the time it's not correct, which Rex usually teases me with. But at least, if I go to Germany, at least I'll be able to, to hold a... Well, maybe not a full-on conversation, but at least I'll be able to, ask for something in a store, or order something in a restaurant, or ask for directions, or, something like that. And sure, I might not be using the proper, like, grammar, and, like, the proper, like, verbs and whatnot, but... Well, at least they know what I mean, and at least I can put in the effort, so that's, like, the most important thing, right?
Not gonna get me down.
My mother almost ordered 4. Wait, she ordered 4 beers? 4 liters of wine? Oh! Wait, in what language and how did she do that? And was it a mistake, or did she just secretly wanted to order 4 liters of wine? Because, I can also kind of see that. Depending on, like, what day she was having. Why are you complaining? Yeah, exactly.
It's not gonna stop me.
So today at work, I had a workshop, so I wasn't in the office, but I did take my laptop with me so I could just, we had to do like some, some hands-on exercises and stuff, and I was like, well, then at least I can keep up with any of my tickets that I, that I have running, so I can just see if I need to, like, do anything with them. And one of my tickets that I had was, yesterday... Monday, I needed to make, like, someone a local admin on a PC, but they first needed to log in. It was like an entire thing. So then last week I asked, like, hey, if you need to make sure that the PC is turned on, then I can give the local admin rights, remotely. But the PC needs to be turned on, otherwise I can't do it. So then on Monday, I saw them, replying with, like, oh yeah, we can do that. Just let me know, like, let me know when. But I was, I never work on Monday. Monday is like my day off, so I didn't have time, obviously, to respond. So then yesterday, I was like, oh yeah, Monday's my day off, so let me know today if you can turn on that PC, then I can arrange it. They didn't reply. I checked the PC all day to see if it turned on, if I could reach it, but they didn't reply. So then I was kind of worried that, today they were going to be like, oh yeah, we turn it on, you can do your thing. But then, today, of course, I was also going to not be in the office, so I wouldn't really be able to do that. So I kept an eye on that ticket to see if, like, if they responded, and then if I could, ask a colleague of mine, like, hey, can you quickly do this? Because, I can't do it right now. And then all of a sudden, like, it's so weird. They were like, yeah, because I asked them, like, yeah, I see one account on the PC. Is that the one that needs to be, made local admin? And then they, today they responded like, yeah, that's indeed the account that needs to be local admin. We have given him the right so he can close this ticket. I was like, wait, but you needed me to do that. If you could do that yourself, then why did you ask me to do it? So I was kind of confused. Like, I mean, when I hear the words, you can close this ticket, I'm not gonna ask any more questions. I'm like, I'm gonna close the ticket. because, you know, that's what they say I can do, then that's what I'll do. I was just a little bit confused as to why they could suddenly do it themselves. Oh man, I hate Doomfist. It's so annoying.
Meteor strike.
I meant to do that.
I meant to do that. Yeah, yeah, of course you did.
Careful of that undertow. Reverse the tide.
Oh crap, he uses his ult. That's okay. Yeah, that's clever. That's good timing. I hate it when they leave you with open questions, right? I mean, it's more annoying. It's more annoying sometimes. Like, I have another ticket. I have another ticket with a client of ours that it's one of those tickets that I kind of, you know, I kind of keep sort of postponing looking into that, because it's one of those things that is just so annoying to troubleshoot. The issue that they have is that the Wi-Fi is... They're complaining that the Wi-Fi is slow, but only on phones. So, like, you know, first of all, slow Wi-Fi, that's... You know, that's kind of tricky to begin with, because, you know, what is slow? Is everything slow? Is it just, like, one website? Is it, like, you know, a lot of things? Like, what is slow Wi-Fi? Right? So that's, like, one thing. And then I asked them, like, you know, I looked into it. I looked into, like, their firewall and, like, their settings and whatnot. I couldn't really find anything that I was like, okay, well, yeah, that can explain slow Wi-Fi. So I asked them for more information. I was like, is it on all phones? Is it, like, you know, company-owned phones? Is it, like, you know, is it, like, you know, bring your own device phones? Like, give me more information. And now they haven't responded anymore. Like, I'm waiting for, like, a week now on a response, and they're not replying anymore. And that happens so often. I'm like, people complain about something. I log a ticket. I look into it. I want to fix it, and then when I ask questions, they just never reply, and then, you know, the ticket auto closes after like 2 weeks or something. So I always just wait on that. And then sometimes, you know, when the ticket auto closes, then sometimes they respond. It's like, oh yeah, here's the information that you needed. Whereas, you know, it also gives like 2 reminders, like they're like automatic reminders. It also does that, and then they never reply, and then once it closes, they're all of a sudden like, oh crap, it closes, but it hasn't fixed yet. So weird. Is the Wi-Fi slow or the internet? Or that website? Yes. Yeah, exactly. Like, what is it? Give me more. Give me more. Is it like one site? Is it one application that you use? Like, you know, what is it?
Don't be. I'll manage on my own.
And what is slow, you know? What is slow internet?
Everyone feeling warmed up?
Because that's so subjective. And especially with Wi-Fi, you know, I talked about it with a colleague that's also like a network engineer. I talked about it in the car today to that workshop that I attended. I said, like, yeah, it's such a tricky one to troubleshoot, because there's like so many variables at play, especially with Wi-Fi. Like, you know, you have different channels. There's like, you know, so many things that could mess it up that we don't really have an influence over. The old job I had years ago, I had a mad customer on the phone. My website is down, fix it. I see that it works. No, it is down. So I asked for some more questions. And he responded like, oh, it looks like my internet's down. Yeah. And that's the thing. Like, you are the IT company, so they're calling you and they're like, you need to fix it. You know, because they don't really... They're like, you know, I have a problem, you fix it. But... sometimes they don't really, you know, look themselves or try to troubleshoot themselves. They're just... Because I've noticed that too. Like, someone calling. Like, something is not working for like 1 second. And then they call us. It's like, yeah, this and that is not working. Okay. How long has it been working? Yeah, for like 5 minutes. Okay. You know, could be like a million things. Then... I make a ticket, I look into it, and then, like, you know, 2 hours later, they're like, oh yeah, it's working again. And I'm like, I didn't do anything yet. You just, you know, there was probably just like a disruption at your service or whatever. Like, Don't instantly call when something doesn't work. Slow in there's fine until you need it's fast solve a problem. And Wi-Fi is a synonym for internet nowadays. Oh yeah. Yeah, like also the amount of times that people call and then my PC crashed. I'm like, okay, it crashed. Like, did you get a blue screen? Like, you know, did like, you know, did it just like shut down? Like no power? Do you get like a black screen? Like, what is my PC crashed? Like crashed is so broad. It can be like so many things. Or like my mail is not working. Yeah, what's not working? Can you open Outlook? Do you get like an error message when you try to send mail? Do you get like an undeliverable message when you try to send mail? Like, yeah, people just don't really. People need to learn to give more information. Did it fall off the desk? Yeah, right. Like, what's going on with your email? It's like going to like a car dealership and being like, yeah, my car doesn't work. Okay, and then, you know, like, what doesn't work? Yeah, it doesn't drive. Okay, why not? Yeah, and then, you know, it turns out that they have like a flat tire or something. I don't know. But like, instead of saying that, they sort of like beat around the bush.
You gotta teach me your tricks.
But it's okay. Then it's my job to ask the right questions to get the information that I need. But yeah, sometimes it's a little bit tricky. One thing that I also find really difficult sometimes still is when there's like an issue and I can't solve it. Like I physically can't solve it. I kind of feel bad about that because, you know, people call us, you know, expecting us to fix the issue that they have. And then when I have to tell them like, yeah, I literally can't help you, I always feel kind of bad. So do you know when you get someone on the phone, what they are talking about compared to people that don't? Wait, me? I mean, yeah, like, you know, most of the times, at least I know what company they call from. And then, you know, based on what they say and like based off like, you know, the knowledge that I have of that particular company, I can sort of put things together. But like a lot of times, you know, I also have when they give me like a vague description of their problem, I also have no idea what they're talking about. I'm like, okay, I don't really know what you want, what you mean. And also sometimes people call me and then they just start talking and I'm like, wait, who are you? What company are you calling from? Like, I don't know, like, even if they think that we have like caller ID, I don't know, like I still wouldn't just call someone and start talking. But I don't know, maybe that's just me, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know, I just find it always really weird. Like I get someone on the phone and then it's like, I state my name. I'm like, hi, this is Jordy from so-and-so. And then they're like, yeah, my PC stopped working. I'm like, okay, well, hi. You know, nice to speak to you. Who are you? What company do you work for? You know, tell me more. You know yourself.
Play of the game.
T1 Dereversor. You have multiple companies to look after. Yeah. We have several clients. Yeah. Like, I don't know how many, but like more than like 10. I don't know like how many exactly, but yeah, definitely like not 2. Which I mean, you know, maybe those people don't know that. Maybe they think that all I'm doing all day is waiting for them to call me. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. I always find it kind of interesting that people do that. All right, let's do what time is it? 10:30. Let's do one more game. I have one more game in me.
Choose your map.
Choose your map. Ooh, I would like to go to Hollywood. A company where I still work on paper has a lot of customers in the south of the Netherlands. And they most have hard accents to understand. Some of my colleagues sometimes... What are they talking about? I can't understand him. Well, you know, since that company that you work for, since it may or may not go bankrupt, and they have a lot of, you know, customers in the south of the Netherlands, you know, maybe you could refer those customers to my company. Because I am in the south of the Netherlands, so you know we could give them you know, maybe some good service because we are close by. Skylar the Fan Man on YouTube. Hello, hello. How are you doing? How's it going? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome on in.
Everyone feeling warmed up?
Good to have you over on YouTube.
5, 4,
I'm doing good. Nice. Happy to hear that.
1. Commence attack.
Happy to hear that. Oh, wait. We're playing Henna. Okay. I don't really like this game mode. I wasn't really paying attention. I was paying attention to chat. I don't really like this game mode, though.
Objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
What is that? Oh, a Roadhog. No, and it's been a while since I've seen your stream. Well, welcome back. Welcome back. It'd be nice since we sometimes have to drive 2 hours to turn on the PC. Wait, literally just turn on the PC. I don't know if we would do like I don't know if we would do that. So if I told you my email was slow and it's not my home PC, just the IDP, since I know which is which, would you ask me to reboot my own PC? If the IDP is slow, no, I would not necessarily ask you to reboot your own PC, no.
They got us outnumbered.
IDPs are the worst, though. We have several clients that also use them, and it's like, oh man, I hate it. Like, the idea is great, and part of me wishes that we used it, like, at my company as well, but... Because, you know, it would make working from home so much easier. But, like, having to deal with it and having to, like, you know, set it up and all those kind of things, that's, like, the worst. But yeah, like, depending on, you know, how yours is set up, it could be, like, a profile that's buggy. If it's your email that's slow, it could be the Outlook profile that's either corrupted or, you know, the local cache file is too big. Yeah, it can be many things. It can be many things. But also, I would ask you, like, what do you mean your email is slow? Does it take a long time to send? Does it take a long time to, like, you know, load images in, like, the folder view? Like, what is slow?
I like it.
They say, no, it's broken. Our screens in store are black. Tried already reboot, but it doesn't fix it. The narrowcasting screens in store. And then you had to go there and just turn on the PC, and that's it. They didn't try that themselves.
Objective unlocks in 10 seconds.
I mean, what I could ask you, like, with the IDP problem, with, like, the email, what I could ask you is maybe, like, disconnect from the IDP and then, you know, connect again. Like, you know, properly sign out of it. Like, don't just close it, but actually, like, sign out of it. Then, like, wait a little bit and then try to sign back in. Because that could, you know, that could maybe, fix it. But
Get in there, Bob.
I could log in today, but my background files were gone. Favorites and Chromes were gone. Email took about 3 minutes to open. Emails to press send 1-2 minutes. Okay, so that seems like an RDP problem. And that seems like... With, like, your background's gone and, like, your files gone, that might actually seem like a profile issue. Because I've seen that with some of my clients as well, or some of the companies that, you know, use IDPs. But they have, like, a similar thing where there's, like, a corrupted profile or the profile doesn't load properly. I'm not sure if you guys use FS Logics. I'm not sure if you know that. Usually when you log into the RDP, it says like loading FS Logic's profile, something like that. And those profiles, they sometimes get like corrupted, or they get too big, or like, you know, it's such a, you know, it's great when it works. When it works, it's the best, but when it doesn't, it's like the worst. Maybe I just did development, but yes, my colleagues sometimes did just go to turn it on. Alright. But I have to say, RDPs and like, you know, another client of ours uses AVD, which is, you know, a similar thing, similar setup. I know a little bit of like basic troubleshooting, but I still sometimes struggle with, like, you know, doing more deeper troubleshooting, because it's quite complicated. And, you know, since I'm still pretty new into like, you know, the IT field, yeah, I'm not really like totally familiar with all those kind of things. No, don't. Ah, crap. I was so close. I don't, to be honest. Got it fixed this morning, but when I tried around 8, it was gone again, so I gave up. Told them to keep the containers on board. Yeah, screw you guys. Just you know, I can't do my job, so screw you. No, but you know, I get it though. I get it. And yeah, like I said, RDP problems are always so annoying. Because that's also like one of those things where it could be like, you know, so many things that could cause it. Alright, I'm currently Battle Pass tier 41, halfway to 42. I really want to get this skin, the Cursed Teddy, for Zenyatta, which is really cute. I think I'll probably, I mean, we have 26 days. I'll probably make it until level 70. 70, right? Oh, 80. Oh yeah, this Cassidy skin is also really cool. I also definitely want that. So I'll have to play a little bit more, but I'll probably get it. I just don't play as much as I used to, though. So like all those extra like titles, I probably won't get any of those. There's also not really any that I really truly care for, to be honest. But I think with that, I think that's a good moment to call it a day. You know, I'm just gonna mark all I see, and I'm kind of done with seeing everything like new. I still need to make a video of that. I made a at the end of last season, I actually had like, you know, 100. I think I had like 160 loot boxes, and I opened them all at once. And I got like so much stuff and like so much skins from that, that I haven't actually had a chance to like look at all of them. I mean, I technically need to go to like all the heroes, like every one individually, and then see like, oh yeah, I haven't seen this skin yet, and then like, you know, select those. But I haven't actually properly done that. But let's see if we can find someone that we can raid out to. Was looking last year for computers which you can manage from remote, reboot and power, look on screen when Windows is not started. Those are really expensive. I mean, well, you know, if it's just one computer, I guess you can also do that with like TeamViewer. I think you can also like remotely power on a PC. But yeah, other than that, otherwise, you know, if you want it to be like, you know, something more fancy, you would have to look into like an RDP or a AVD server, through like Azure or Microsoft, which is, yeah, definitely not cheap. Or like, you know, like some kind of virtual machine, but again, also those are not really cheap. TeamViewer only works when the PC is booted. Wait, is it though? Wait, hang on. TeamViewer turn on PC remotely. I think you can though. Wake up on LAN. Yeah. Yeah, it has wake up on LAN. Wake up on LAN allows you to turn on a sleeping or powered off computer. This means you can remotely control an offline computer by waking up first before establishing a connection. You can initiate the wake up request from another Windows or Mac computer, or even an Android or iOS device running the TeamViewer remote control app. Oh, it is not possible to wake up a Mac computer that is fully powered down, as Apple doesn't allow this. But yeah, no, I think you can do it with, as long as it's like, you know, all connected to the internet, I think you should be able to do it with TeamViewer. For Wake Up on LAN, you need to have all the PCs inside the network. I don't. Well, judging by this support article, I don't think you have to if you know the public IP address. Let's see, TeamViewer network, internet U, connect to the target computer after wake up. Yeah, no, I don't think you have to. Wait, I'm gonna link the article here. I mean, I haven't read the entire thing, but I don't think you necessarily have to. If you can answer the following question with yes, this is the appropriate method. Is the computer located in a network? Is the remote computer connected to the network using a network cable? Yeah, I think you should be able to do it, even if it's not on the same network, but not entirely sure. Also, this is an article from, well, last year, so it's not that old. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and have a look who we have that is currently live that we can say hello to. We don't have anyone. Oh, wait, we have someone. Wait, when did I last raid them? Let's see. This is someone else. This is someone else. Oh, it's been a while since oh yeah, I know who we can raid. I know who we can raid. We haven't raided them in a long time. So we can definitely raid them. Image shows that you need to do it via another computer inside the same network. No, the second image does not. Method 2, if you scroll down a little bit, method 2 says that you don't need to do that. Indeed, method 1, yes. Method 1 connected to another computer via the same network. Method 2, though, when you scroll down a little bit, that doesn't seem to be like you need to have a... I don't think you need to be in the same network based on that image. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm misreading the image, but it doesn't look like you have to do... It doesn't look like you have to do that. Anyway, chat. Anyway, we go and we will raid out to... Well, let's first check if they're not, like, you know, ending their stream anytime soon. And routing needs port forwarding. Yeah, you probably, like, you know, you probably have to set up some things remotely on the PC, for sure. Like, you probably can't just do it, like, you know, nilly-willy. But I think, I think there might be possibilities for that. So if you want that, you know, look into it, maybe. Anyway, we are going to go ahead and we're going to raid out to our friend Wolf Rain, who is playing some Tavern Keeper. Which I'm not really sure what kind of game it is, but, you know, they've been playing it for a couple of days already, so I'm sure it's a fun game. So yeah, we're going to go say hi to, to Wolf. Yeah. Be sure to be nice to him, because he's a sweet bean. Lovely person, good friend. So be sure to say hi to Wolf. But yeah, thanks everyone for stopping by for the stream today. I really appreciate it. I might be back again, like I said, I might be back again sometime this weekend, maybe, for maybe like an affiliate anniversary, not sure. But yeah, keep an eye out on the Discord and the socials where I will announce that. And as always, yeah, I'll raid messages. As always, this is a delicious raid. The top one, the first message with our emotes, you can use that if you are a subscriber to the channel. If you are not a subscriber, however, no worries, you can use the second one. And then, as always, feel free to substitute those emotes for either your own or your favorite streamer's emotes instead, whichever you prefer. Take care, Mike Pass. Thank you so much for being here. I can appreciate it. Thank you for the lurk. And of course, everyone else, thank you for being here as well. Have a good rest of your week. I hope it's gonna be going smoothly for you. And yeah, we'll see you next time. All right, chat. As always, I'm gonna end things by saying my name is MrJordilicious. You guys have all been extremely delicious yourselves as well. Take care. Have a good one, and I will see you on the next stream. Bye-bye now.